Hey writers, welcome back to another revision lesson. You are here in the revising part of your writing process, which is so exciting because this is when your writing really comes to life. Today, we are going to be talking about adding your own opinions into informational writing. So I know we think about informational writing as teaching, and you're telling facts, you're teaching someone something, right? But let me be honest with you. If you read a book and it's fact, it's gonna be a little boring, right? No one wants to just read a list of facts. Well, maybe some people do, but most people want a little bit of narrative in there, a little bit extra information. And one way we can do this is by adding our own opinions into our informational writing. And one book that does this pretty well is this Pond's book. Now, I've done this on a read aloud before, so you should know this story. If you don't, go back to my channel, check out the read aloud. But let's take a look at this and we'll see what Yvonne Franklin does to add her own opinions into this informational text. Okay, here we have it, Pond. So I've bookmarked two places where we notice Yvonne Franklin really puts in her own opinion here. So I'll zoom in. People may not use ponds in the ways they once did, but ponds are an important part of nature. Okay, so just pause right there. Think about that one sentence. People may not use ponds in the way they once did, right? That's a fact, right? People use ponds differently. But ponds are an important part of nature. That's her own thinking, right? Some people might not agree with that. People might think ponds aren't an important part of nature. So that makes it an opinion. So she's kind of going back and forth, like people may not use them in the same way, but they're still important. Okay. They are each like little worlds of their own. Animals and plants of many kinds live there. They depend on each other to live. The world of a pond is a fascinating place. Whoa. Did you guys see that? This last sentence, that is definitely an opinion. The world of a pond is a fascinating place. So she's telling us facts in this paragraph. You know that animals and plants live there. People use ponds differently. But she's kind of peppering in. She's kind of putting in little places where she puts her own opinion, like ponds are an important part of nature, and the world of a pond is a fascinating place. So to use this revision strategy, which is trying to figure out if you have a balance of facts and your own opinions, one thing you might do is grab two different colors of highlighters or two different colors of pens and go through and underline, take a section that you want to revise and underline or highlight. If it's a fact, make it one color. If it's an opinion, make it another color. So let me show you how I do that on my equipment chapter. Okay, so what I'm going to do is make a little key for myself. I have, fact and opinion. I'll make my facts yellow and my opinions green. Okay, here we go. Having the right equipment is key to a successful hike. Fact or opinion? Feels like an opinion to me, right? I mean, it's true, but people could also think that you can have a successful hike without the right equipment. You will need sturdy shoes with good tread to help you walk along the trail. Yeah, I think that's a fact, right? It's a true thing. Shoes, if you don't have the right shoes, you won't be able to walk. You will also need the right type of clothing to help make your hike comfortable. Yeah, I feel like that's a fact, right? That's a true thing. Finally, you will need a strong backpack to hold other supplies. Fact, right? So I started with a little opinion, and then I listed some facts. Well, that's kind of hard to tell the difference. Let me change this to blue. Okay. Next paragraph. You need different types of equipment for different types of hikes. I feel like that's a fact. On an easy hike, you can use your normal tennis shoes or sneakers. However, on a more challenging hike, you will need boots that are specifically made for hiking. I think those are all facts, right? It's telling you some true things. This will ensure that your feet are supported on those long trails. Well, that could be an opinion, I think, because really, like, having the right boots, you could be wearing the boots for other reasons. Whether you are doing a day hike or an overnight hike lasting several days or weeks, choosing the right types of clothes is very important. What do you think? Fact or opinion? I think it's kind of a fact, but you know, this kind of keyword saying, is it really important? I don't know. Some people might not think it's that important. So this is my opinion. Hiking clothing should be light and breathable. I think that's a fact. Packing layers is especially important for longer hikes that go into the cool evening hours. Okay, so I've noticed I have a pretty good balance of facts and opinions, although I might want to add something here at the end, because I noticed I have like a little opinion and then fact, 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 fact. Can I put in something here that's more my own opinion? Having the right equipment is key to a successful hike. You will need sturdy shoes with good tread to help you walk along the trail. You will also need the right type of clothing to help make your hike comfortable. Finally, you will need a strong backpack to hold other supplies. Then I could say something like, you know, when you have the right equipment, your hike will be amazing. And that is definitely an opinion. So let me add that in. Okay, so I've added this sentence that is an opinion, which is, when you have the right equipment, your hike will be even more amazing than you could have ever imagined. So now this, for my reader, it's like, it's making it a little more interesting, right? It has my own voice in there. I have my opinion, facts, my opinion, facts, my opinion, and then more facts. So as a writer, you now understand that you need to have a balance of facts and your own opinions to keep your writing interesting for the reader. Using this color coding strategy, identifying if you are writing more facts or more opinions, will help you get that balance just right. So in your independent revision work today, my suggestion to you is to get right to work. Either grab 2 different color highlighters, reread your draft and think, do I have a lot of facts? Do I have a lot of opinions? Do I need to add in more opinions or more facts? Or you might find that your balance is just right. So have a great time with your independent work today. If you have any questions, let me know. I am always, always happy to help. I'll see you soon.